each and every week. We can't. Season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week,
wide open spaces. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He has the first and still on his feet. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, out of space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical 3rd down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Not a chance. Missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field. It's our first look at them in this one. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
and here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Marshall quick to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Thundering Herd coming off that huge run might bring a little more thunder this time. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a 1st down for Marshall.
And it's been a rough start for this defense. They've given up too many yards, a 3rd down right there, but a good chance to bow your neck now, to make a statement. 1st and goal, we got to be physical, got to stop the run game, get a chance to make a stop on this 1st possession and force a field goal.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Defense in press coverage. On the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Herd!
like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
7, Coastal Carolina, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Hand off from the shotgun. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those 1st downs.
Using his legs, it's Knox. Got the 1st down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. To the air on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Nice move, creates some space. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Got him downfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it. Kearney on the Jets. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The shot that clears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Brown will throw it. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Looking to fire. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the shot that clears need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Marshall, in the shadow of its own goalpost, will try to get some operating room on 1st down. Pressure coming. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. The Chanticleers get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Another Chanticleer.
They'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the wideout. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And when you're on defense, and it's wet, and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Chanticleers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's knocked. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and then he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again, and again, and again. Just wears you out.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Brown will throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Chanticleer. Ball that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Hard running there. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Setting up the screen. Jukes his way for more. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got
there he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to take off. Across the 25. He's got room. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air. It's Turner. Fires complete on the crosser. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Norton. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. On the ground, it's Knox. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The shot that clears will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Marshall got that running game going on the last play. Let's see what they have here. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Gives it on the option. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Motion from the back. Brown wants to pass. Takes the easy completion. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Chanticleers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his tight end. And And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Grabbed over the middle, it's Simpkins. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Going up top again. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Coastal.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Turner. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Starting to feel a little pressure. There he goes. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open. No problem. If you...
Touchdown! Thundering Herd! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Hard-hitting tackle.
We know know the defensive coordinator's been harping on his guys about this. Earlier in the game, this quarterback was killing him with his scrambling ability and his ability to take off. That time, though, nice adjustment by the defense. It was almost as if they were expecting him to scramble that time. Really, really nice job defensively.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Makes it past the marker. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The shot that clears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Brown will throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys. It's been the big story so far.
Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
He's got it for the 2-point conversion. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Turner. Makes the catch. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Allen. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Marshall quick to the line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Off play action. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. Trying to barge their way in. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Finds his big tight end. And they will score. Touchdown, Marshall! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
This tight end is such a weapon when you get down in this area of the field. Beautiful job on that touchdown catch.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And the Chanticleers have enough for the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Line gets set, first down. Brown wants to pass. Caught on the outside, it's Simpkins.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Chanticleers will punt it away on 4th down. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. It's Allen. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, in typical fashion, in a 2-minute situation, throwing to the sideline, trying to save the clock here in a tie game late. But the biggest advantage this offense has is the 3 timeouts they have right now. They can use those, and because of that, start attacking the middle of the field throwing the football.
The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. Got it in the middle, it's Norton. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Herd! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Rush is on him. Here's a throw downfield late. And he's got it inside the 25. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. And there were moments in this game. There were